New at 6, we've all had a friend or family member tell us they know when it's going to rain because they can feel it in their bones. But is there any truth to that?
Meteorologist Evan Stewart takes a look at human biometeorology and how weather affects our health and activity.
It's beginning to feel a lot more like fall.
It's just after 6 p.m. and almost time for the evening weather forecast.
People might ask us, wait
For
a minute,
most of us, we want to know if rain will cancel our weekend plans. But some people, like Eileen Fennell, want to know if they will be in pain. While working as an EMT in Brooklyn, New York, Fennell was involved in a freak accident.
I was in a head-on collision. I'm not going to say how many years ago, but quite a few years ago. The vehicle I was in was totaled. I was at work as an emergency medical technician in New York City.
Fennell suffered multiple spinal injuries, and doctors told her she would never walk again.
I spent 5 years in a wheelchair and did a lot of physical therapy. I do walk, not very fast anymore and not very long, but I'm better than they predicted I would be.
Now, whenever the weather turns foul and the pressure drops, she's in pain.
I can tell in the morning if the pressure is below 30 as soon as I wake up. I feel a dull ache in my hip, my shoulder. I'm feeling it now. If it's a big storm, if we're going to get a nor'easter, if it's going to snow, agony, complete agony.
Unfortunately, there hasn't been a lot of research connecting weather to pain, yet we all know someone who says they can feel it in their bones before the rain or snow rolls in. Dr. Maria Gina is a neurologist with Tidewater Physicians Multi-Specialty Group in Williamsburg.
Most of my patients note that when there are changes in barometric pressure, as well as an increase in humidity, that their headaches seem to act up.
Dr. Gina says this appears to be backed by increased emergency room visits during times of extreme pressure changes. But what little research there has been mixed. A study in the British Medical Journal in 2017 examined millions of reports of joint and back pain and compared them to rainfall data from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. The study found no relation between rainfall and outpatient visits for joint or back pain-related problems, but it acknowledges that an association may still exist, and larger, more detailed data would be useful to support this commonly held belief. While the science has not yet made a connection between weather and pain, millions of people like Fennell say they don't need science.
It's accurate. And anybody who grew up with like a grandmother who would tell you, on a very clear, sunny morning, the rain is coming, and you'd look at her like, what? And, by dinner time it was raining. We all knew somebody like that. And now I am somebody like that.
Meteorologist Evan Stewart, 13 News Now.